As an appliance repair servicer, the D80, D90, and D95 error messages on LG dryers are very infuriating at times. It's my unproven belief that sometimes these LG dryers just err on the side of caution, and some of these codes are just nuisances and aren't really indicating there's a real issue. Fortunately, on these LG dryers, you can disable this warning in many cases. Please note, you should never disable the airflow warning unless you've fixed any underlying issues that are causing the warning. We only recommend this disabling the indicator if you verify there are no other issues with the dryer. Overriding this indicator could be potentially dangerous if you still have pending issues with your dryer. And you can verify there's no issues with your dryer by having a qualified appliance repair technician evaluate your dryer. The number one issue that causes LG dryer vent error codes is actually a clogged vent. So just visually check the vent if possible, which is really easy to do if your vent's on the sidewall. Here are just a few that we've seen. Now what if you do if the vent's on the roof? You can't visually inspect it very easily. And I'm not going on the roof. Very simple, just do a before and after test. Simply disconnect your dryer vent from the wall and run a full load of laundry one time. If the error does not occur with the vent off, then you have an answer here. The exterior vent on the roof is clogged and you're going to have to call a dryer vent cleaning company to come clean the vent. Be very careful about this. You should only do this one time. You don't want to run an unvented dryer in your home, and you should only do this on electric dryers. It's never safe to unvent a gas dryer in your home. Next, you want to eliminate any excess transition venting. We've seen dryers in people's homes where there's so much extra venting it looks like an anaconda snake is wrapping around the room. More is not better in this case. You only need enough venting to span from the dryer to the transition piece on the wall. You can simply just cut off the excess, but I believe it's best just to start over. You want a clean vent. Just go on Amazon and buy a new piece of venting and cut it down to the minimum length needed. There's a link in our comments to the one we recommend. Yes, it's very basic and overlooked, but we've seen the D80 and D90 errors trigger from nothing more than a lint filter being dirty. You have two options here. One is clean it out. Just take it to a kitchen sink and scrub it with a wire brush and some Dawn. Make sure it fully dries before you put it back in the dryer. I feel it's best to buy a brand new one though. Sometimes you can't clean them to spec. Be careful where you buy these from. The ones on Amazon and eBay are usually generics, and we've had good results and bad results with ones from Amazon. For a guaranteed good filter, we recommend buying from a legitimate OEM supplier. Just call this phone number, which is the phone number that we use as a professional appliance service to buy legitimate OEM factory parts. Give them a call and tell them you want to buy a new lint filter. They'll ask you a few questions, and then they'll do the rest. Next, call an appliance repair technician. If you've gone through these preliminary checks and it's unresolved, there may be a legitimate issue with the dryer. Just call an appliance repair technician in your area, and they can see if there's any underlying issues with sensors, heating elements, control boards, etc. And finally, after you've done all the preliminary work, it's okay to disable the D80, D90 airflow sensor notification. Not all LG dryers have this option, but many do. Here's how you do so. Simply hold down the time, dry, and signal buttons for a few seconds until you see the word off. And with that done, you've disabled the D80, D90 airflow sensor on your LG dryer, only if you've ruled out all the other issues. If you're watching this video, you're either a DIYer or you're an appliance repair technician. Either way, head over to our website, openappliance.io, where you can learn more about the trade. It's a great free resource to anyone from beginners to advanced. Our mission is to give away the best of appliance repair resources for free.